to you Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? To you peon, you know what I'm saying? American pieces of shit, man. You know? And yeah, so right here on the screen, you got your president, you know what I'm saying? Donald Trump, or should I say Donald Chimp, because he's making a motherfucking ass out of himself, you know, a baboon's ass out of himself. And he's talking about total victory over Iran war in 2 weeks. You said that, motherfucker, in the beginning of the year, that it'll be over in about 2 weeks. Okay? Yeah, so these people ain't got a clue, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't know from day to day what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? All they doing is just, you know what I'm saying, blowing hot motherfucking air out their mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Hot steam. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of calamities that are gonna be laid hold upon you people in these cities, okay? Mainly in these cities, man, because the infrastructure is not built for a mass exodus, okay? Alright, you can get a car, you know, you can get a car on the expressway or the highway, depending on how large your city is, and it can back traffic up for miles, okay? Literally, you'll be crawling in traffic, bumper to bumper, just for a basic fender bender, man. So how much more when these people are trying to escape? You know what I'm saying? You know, UN troops. Okay, the blue hats, the blue helmets. You know what I'm saying? When they send in these foreign troops over here, man. You know, trying to enforce martial law, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to corral you people up into these concentration camps, man. To these detention centers. You see what I'm saying? For what? For the mass chipping party, man. All roads lead to the MO, to the TB, man. Okay? So you better get your tetanus shots. You know what I'm saying? Better get your TB shots, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's exactly what you motherfuckers is gonna get. Your TB shots, man. In your right hand or your forehead. Cause y'all gonna go down to Egypt for help, man. Regardless. If it's forcefully or if it's willingly. Y'all gonna go down there, man. Cause y'all doing it now. You know what I'm saying? I was watching one video of you know, these destitute jakes in, I think, Mississippi or South Carolina, one of them cities down there. You know, some hole in the wall shit, man. You know, and Jake was just saying how there ain't no jobs. Okay, there ain't no jobs, brother. It's time to go, man. It's time to pack up and move, man. You know what I'm saying? You just sitting there wasting away. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, I mean, what do I know? What can I tell you, man? But you know, Jake's sitting down there acting like he's stuck in the 60s, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know the point I'm getting to. He was crying about there being no jobs, and then now they about to take the food stamps. You know what I'm saying? So Jake is dependent and reliant on this system, man. And that's a terrible way to be, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unfortunately, you know, a lot of us, you know what I mean, are, you know what I mean, in a state of, you know, dependent upon this system as it's set up, you know, because, you know, not too many Jakes got, you know what I'm saying, crops growing in their backyard. especially if you living in the city, man. Not saying that it's impossible, you know, to grow your own food, but in some of these regions, it's pretty much, you know, seasonal. You can only do it during the spring, summertime. You know what I'm saying? In the fall, you know, the harvest is ripe. But yeah, point being, you know, the majority of us have to go to the grocery store, your local whatever, Walmart, your local, you know, we got Wegmans, you know, we got Whole Foods, you know what I mean? We got Tops here, we got, you know what I'm saying? You know, different little food, desert stores, you know, your Dollar Trees, your Dollar General, you know, your Save-A-Lots, things of that nature. You get the point. But yeah, the majority of us as citizens, you know what I'm saying, of you know, the United States, we go down, you know what I'm saying, to these grocery stores to buy things to sustain ourselves. So, but you people that don't understand that this societal collapse that's going to happen, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to have to trust on the Lord. You're going to have to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? You know, in those names, first and foremost. You know? So, you know, you're not going to worry about, you know what I'm saying, where your next meal coming from. So you're not going to run down, you know what I'm saying, to Egypt for help in those days. You know what I'm saying? You know, because the Lord is building us up now to understand that. To if you got a couple extra dollars, you know what I'm saying, to buy this and to buy that to help sustain you for, you know, when the power goes out. You know, to buy different little pieces of equipment, you know what I'm saying, that where, you know what I'm saying, if you need to cook or stay warm or something, you know what I mean, you will have certain, you know what I'm saying, necessities, man. You know, not that we're, you know, relying on those things as if, you know, we're going to bug out in the bag or nothing, but, you know, we're not stockpiling shit, you know what I'm saying, because once again, this is not our rest. But if we got to hunker down till, you know, we get, you know, confirmation from the Lord to, you know, go left or go right, go high or go low, then, you know, so be it. But yeah, you know, I just want to, you know, give all praise, honor, power, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. And with like that, I like to say, till next time, Shalom.